we've done the tail lights, tinted them, they're looking nice, looks fine on both sides. Nothing professional, but good enough for me. You can't tell any imperfections unless you stick your nose to it. I put on the gloss badge, gloss black badge, and now it's time for the front headlights. Coming to the headlights, I've already started. I'm planning to change the kidney grills, and so I've undone the screws, put them over here. The big one and two, they go right here. One on this side, one on this side, and the smaller ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of them are over here. So that was the easy part. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining in. If you're new, please subscribe. I'm going to be posting a few videos about my experience with this 335i. This video is not to show you how it's done, but mostly it's going to be if it's possible to do it at home or not. There's a ton of videos online on YouTube how to do this, but what about somebody who's like me, average Joe, who's never worked on his car before? Let's see if I can do it. If I can do it, you could do it too. It's probably pretty simple, but so far the only hard part was taking out the kidney grills. These tabs, they go in here, this slot, and it's kind of hard to reach your hand in there. Some of the videos that you see online, they tell you to take these screws off and then you just pull it up and then squeeze your hand in there to get it done, but it's easier said than done. Like, this was barely coming back. Like, this was enough. This was not enough room for my hand, but I managed to squeeze it in and undo those clips and took out the kidney grills. Let's start the tinting. So if you haven't seen the other video where I tinted the taillights, basically these are the few things that you need. Rags, obviously the tints, I got them off of Amazon, pretty cheap. Heat gun and isopropyl alcohol. Just spray it, wipe it, stick it, heat it, stretch it. Done. All right, so let's do this light first and see how it goes. So far we are this far, and obviously I'm getting help from my brother. This is a little more difficult than I thought it would be. And something I forgot to mention earlier, you're gonna need some tools too. Basic tinting tools. I'll put a link down below. So let's start cutting. I'm gonna start cutting from this side and tuck in the edges, and then I'll see what I'm gonna do on this side. Slowly we're gonna do. But one thing I learned is that you gotta be really patient. This is really testing my patience right now. All right, so this is done. This light is done. It's looking pretty good. Wasn't as easy as I thought it would be, but definitely easier than the tail lights. And I didn't want to go with the dark black. The smoke black is the one I was looking for the headlights because of the visibility issues. And as you can see, it's getting a little dark and the visibility is a little low. Probably gonna postpone the other light to the next day, and it's definitely doable. You just need heat gun, keep it moving, take your time, and you can do it by yourself. But definitely you don't have to go to professional spending $175 like they quoted me. So before we move on to the next day, I just want to show you this is how they look at night. The one on this side is tinted and this side is not yet tinted. And in the video you can't really see, but this is a little bit slight tad bit dimmer than this side. If you see it on the ground over here, it looks a little bit brighter, and on this side it's a little bit less bright. I can live with it. If it's too much of a safety issue, then I might just take it off, but so far I don't see there's a reason to take it off. I like it. It looks really good, and the lights look a little more defined. And of course I have the side markers turned off. The lights look way better without it. This yellow light, I coated it out. I think the headlights look way better without those side markers. Before I move on to the next part, which is tinting this light, it's the next day and I just want to show you during the day how it looks. This is tinted and that is not. If you want to compare how it looks during the day, that's what you're gonna see. I'm gonna turn off the car and show you how it looks without the daylight running lights on. Alright, so now the car is off and the lights are off. This is how it looks. Not super dark, not super light, just about right. And obviously this is bothering me. I hate this. This gotta go. This side reflectors in the bumper, it's like a sore thumb. They need to go. Okay, so I've done this side, but obviously it was harder than the other because I had no help. I had to constantly use the heat and it was super cold. My toes are freezing, but I think I got it pretty much good on this side, but I really screwed up on this side. But you can barely see it, like this part. See this? It's kind of like ripped. It was so cold that when I was stretching it and pulling it, it just broke. So it's just this corner over here that's bothering me. Obviously it's not perfect, but if you look at it a few feet away, you can barely tell. It's not even there. So it's okay. I'm just gonna rock it like this right now, and maybe in summer I'm gonna do it again, and that time it will be hot and maybe I can do a little better than this. If you learn nothing, just know that you gotta take your time. Don't do it in winter. It's November right now, so it's kind of like 30-40 degrees outside and it's cold, and the tints don't play well in cold weather. This is the tool that you need. This is very useful, especially on the curves like this over here and on the corners where the big one cannot fit. Like this one, it cannot fit in here. You see that? So you need a small one, and this is the tool for it. This is the best. This works wonders, especially on that corner over there, and the whole side. It was very useful. So I'll leave a link down below. Obviously I'm not making any money off of it. I'm just trying to help you guys. If you want to do it at home, these are the tools that you're gonna need, and obviously the heat gun, especially if you're working in winter. Otherwise, this thing just literally broke off. Not like it didn't even stretch. When I was stretching it, it just broke off, not ripped, but broke off. Anyways, I'm gonna put in the grills and tie everything down and show you how it looks at the end. So this is the grill that I went with. Of course, I had to do the carbon fiber and the gloss black double slated grill. This will go perfectly with the spoiler, of course. And that was the whole plan, making it black and white. Of course, it's pretty straightforward. Just clip it in. This one will go on this side, the other one will go on that side. So let me put this in and show you. This is pretty straightforward. Just push it in, it's clipped in, that's it. And just like that, they're in. It looks amazing. I don't know if you can pick it up in the video, but the carbon fiber is just nice. This was obviously from eBay. I don't want to go overboard getting $200, $300 one from a name brand. And of course I didn't want any of the M logos here because it's not M car obviously, but I like how it looks. This carbon fiber, it looks pretty good. I mean, I found no flaws in it, even though it was from eBay, like 50 something dollars, maybe 52 with tax including, which was, I think, a pretty good deal for this carbon fiber. I hope it doesn't fade. I'll update you if it does, but so far it looks amazing. And I think it's worth it. $50 and $15 tints, and you change the front look of your car. Boom. Let me plug all the screws back in. So that's how it looks at the end. Carbon fiber grille, double slated, tinted headlights and smoke tints. So far I have 2 carbon fibers now, grille and the spoiler. I also have a video on the spoiler if you want to see. It's one of the best spoiler for the F30s, in my opinion, of course. But here it is. That's how it looks. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you learned anything, hit the like button, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.